Okay, sorry. I got an order, but anyhow, yeah. So I think I have a friend's wedding to go to on next Saturday. I think it's Saturday. It's the 10th. But I think for her wedding, I'm just gonna like go get my nails done because I'm bartending, and so I'm like, people are looking at my hands. I'm making their drinks, so it's not necessary, I guess, but I'm gonna do it. Like I said, I haven't done it in a long time. Pedicures, I used to get pedicures like once a month. I just got my first one in forever, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I figure if I do it like maybe once every 2 months or so, it's not that bad. I'm not spending a shit ton of money. And what else? But mainly, it's like I have my car payment, I have my car insurance, my cell phone bill, and then I have the I call it Kevin's phone, but like the money that I put on his JPay or his Connect network, GTL or whatever. I actually just put money today, but I usually do like instead of a little bit at a time, I try and put like 150 or $200 on at a time. That way, we're not like spending money on all of these extra fees and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's how I do his like budgeting with phone money. And then if you want to talk about budgeting prison phone, we have gone through different budgets like throughout the years. I remember when we first met, like the first 6 months that we were together. No, probably the first 3 months that we were together. We didn't have a budget. Like we talked on the phone all the time. We spent way too much money on the phone. There was probably the first couple months. There's probably I probably spent like at least $500 or something like that. I'm guessing because back then calls were a lot more expensive for us in Washington. Instead of paying per minute like we do now, it was by the phone call, whether it dropped or not. And it was, I want to say it was like at least $5 a call. It was probably like double for what we pay now. Um, so now it's $2.20 a call for 20 minutes. So whatever that is, divided by 220 divided by 20, 11 cents a minute. 11 cents a minute. I'm horrible at math. But anyway, so that's what we pay now. But yeah, back then we didn't have a budget the first like 3 months or so. And then we're like, okay, we're going to be talking a lot. We need to figure this out so we can afford to talk. So then we went to, because it was so expensive, I think we did like 2 calls a day. And then there was like a time where I was kind of like struggling financially, or I was just going paycheck to paycheck, just trying to survive. And we went to like 1 call a day, but we've always had at least 1 call a day. And then now, since he's in the hole, we're back to he can call 5 days a week. So like I don't know, we really don't have a budget right now, honestly, because he is in the hole. So whenever he can call, he can call. I don't ever try to limit that. So like today, instead of being out an hour, which is what they're supposed to be, air quotes, an hour for the whole rate, he was out for like, I want to say an hour and a half, maybe almost 2 hours. So like some days we're spending a lot of money on the phone, and then other days like maybe he'll be out for 40 minutes, and then they'll grab him to like go back into his cell. So being in the hole I can't talk, the last 7 or 8 months, he it's just like been up in the air with phone money. But I would say, and I would encourage anybody that does have a loved one that's incarcerated and you do talk often, I would encourage you guys to budget your money. That way you're not struggling, to try and figure out like how you're going to pay your bills, or like how you're going to come up with phone money for next month, because it is super stressful dealing with all of that. But anyhow, I got to go in and grab this order. I'm probably going to grab it and then come back on live. So I have somebody to chat with. I can chat with you guys. But if you guys have any questions about any prison-related stuff like budgeting or anything like that, let me know, because I can give you some good tips on all of that. I've been doing it for a long time, and it's worked actually pretty well for us. For some reason, I didn't have a savings account for like 6 months, and I just realized that. So I just opened a savings account with USAA. I have checking. And so I just started transferring money from like every week from my checking to my savings. So I started with like $100, and then I think yesterday I transferred like $300 because I know I don't have a ton of money in my account, and I get paid like every Monday or Tuesday. But I got it set up automatically to where like every week I'm going to transfer $500 from my checking to my savings, so I don't have that money sitting in there, and like there's an excuse to spend it on frivolous stuff that I don't need to spend it on. At least it's going into my savings account, and that's $2,000 a month that I can save doing that. But like I said, right now I'm doing deliver driving, so I am making quite a bit of money. So I'm gonna just take advantage of that like while I can. So at least we have that money in savings, and we can pull from it if we need it for lawyer stuff or phone money or whatever. It's sitting in there. But anyway, I am going to go. I'll be back probably in like 10 minutes. I just gotta grab this order from Applebee's and be on my way to deliver. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Look out for my live video though, and come back on, you guys, and ask questions and chat with me. Nobody's commenting, so I want to sit here and talk to myself forever. All right, I hope you guys have a happy 4th of July if I don't talk to you later, and be safe. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. All right.